So hey, I thought I'd talk while I get my computer opened up and everything to answer the question. Tell you about what's going on in my cello journey right now. I'm trying 7/8 cellos. If you notice, well, this is 7/8, so it doesn't. But my hands are pretty small. Not awfully small, but kind of small. And I was having trouble doing F on the A string to A because I had that in 16th notes going from F natural to A natural, and it wasn't clear. This was the start of the whole process of the first thing that really gave me trouble. And then just as I've been progressing, learning the last movement of Kabalevsky 1, I've had a lot of issues playing on my full-size Montagnana, so we're looking for a 7/8 cello at my cello teacher's advice. So this is one that I'm trying. It was made in Germany. It's from a bigger shop. I don't like it. I'm not going to get it, but I like the fact that it's a lot easier for my left hand, so I'm playing it for the whole week that I have it, and then I'm going to take it back and then go to, this is really going to reveal where close to where I live. I'm going to go to some other shops. I'm going to go to Shar. If you live in the Midwest, you know what Shar is. Shar's great. Shar is just great. They even have like YouTube videos about like how to tune your instrument. Like, they're great. Shar's great. Go to Shar. I'm saying that because I think Shar's great. I don't have sponsors. But anyway, the question was, hi, Anonymous says, maybe you could help me or some of your followers. I've been playing the cello for more than 11 years, and I've always felt comfortable with my left hand until my teacher told me it was incredibly stiff and not round at all. And since then, I feel that something is wrong. I have tried a lot of things, but I just can't keep my left hand and fingers round. Maybe you have some advice for me. Okay, basically, I would have to see you to give you a real answer, but I'm just surprised that you've been playing for 11 years and no one's talked to you about it if your left hand is really that bad, unless you've been playing for 11 years and just started with a teacher. But pretty much the basic principle of the left hand is it's more of not thinking about your fingers being round, but about thinking about being on your fingertips, where the calluses are, like near your nail. Like, if you look, if I put my end pin down, I can get the angle right, so I can go right up to the camera, and then it'll be just great. But like, if you look at my hand, you can see that, yeah, my fingers are round, but the main thing is that I'm on my fingertips, and notice my pinky is pretty much straight because that's how tiny my hands are, and how short my pinky is. Yeah. But anyway, you can see, you might be able to see how short my nails are, because my nails really can't be any longer than that, for my hand position to work. So yeah, it's more about having the sort of C shape, because if I just put my hand off the cello and take it off, it's like that. But just think about being more in your fingertips than concentrating on your fingers being round. Now, personally, I had a lot of problems with this because this upper joint in all of my fingers is double jointed. So I actually used to play like this, because my fingers were round. It was just my fingers were double jointed. So eventually I learned to play more correctly. But yeah, just think about being more on your fingertips is the most solid advice I can give you with the little information I have. You mentioned, I didn't read it because it was parenthesized. Playing with a ball in the left hand. The purpose for doing that is for vibrato. I don't have my tennis ball with me right now. But pretty much the idea of that exercise is to get your arm loosened up. No, it has nothing to do with the fingers. So, at least from my experience, I don't know if you mean a smaller ball. I think it would be incredibly hard and make me more tense if I had to balance a ball in this whole mechanism. But, and also my hand is not completely curved all the time. My fingers are not always completely curved. Sometimes my thumb does weird things. I don't have pain in it, so I don't pay attention to it. But yeah, so that's finger curvedness. Happy practicing, and I hope your end pin has no slips in the near future.